pills, surgery, and the end to a lifetime of doubt. A Jacksonville attorney is making a momentous decision, transforming from a woman to a man. It's a journey as much emotional as physical. Tonight, Keitha Nelson brings us his story. It's a very special report.
I met Carrington Mead, who at the time identified as a lesbian, in 2013. Mead is passionate about his cause as an advocate for the LGBT community. But while he fought for others, there was a battle going on inside. Well, he finally made the decision to reveal his true self. And over the past few months, we've followed Carrington during his transition to manhood.
Sometimes these things are real pains in the butts.
A bow tie, short haircut, and some peach fuzz. Meet Carrington Mead.
You know, it's a lot of work to hide in plain sight, especially when you know that you're lying to yourself.
He is no longer living a lie. In November of 2015, the process officially began with a doctor's visit.
I'm happy to imagine the prospect of finally seeing something congruent in the mirror, yeah.
I sat down with Mead 1 week prior to his first appointment, before he began hormone replacement therapy after gaining approval from his wife.
She was having difficulty adjusting to that, and she was concerned about, she thought, well, then that means I'm not a lesbian. And I was like, it's not about you.
Kelly and Carrington Mead married as a lesbian couple in 2013. But it was when they first met in 2007 that Carrington told Kelly she was trapped in the wrong body.
It didn't take me long to figure out by myself that she might as well have been a man, but she came out and just told me she had felt like that most of her life.
Confused, Kelly dismissed the idea.
I now realize that that was the wrong thing to do. Really wrong in so many ways. I had no right to ask her or tell her, you can't do that.
You're attracted to women.
Yes.
And she wants to be
a man, yes. I have had some issues with that, but I know now that, I love her no matter what vessel she's in.
This vessel has caused Mead pain and strife throughout his entire life. Before coming out as a lesbian, Carrington was briefly married to a man. The two conceived Sarah.
It was a little strange for me. It was kind of like living in a science experiment.
Motherhood, so to speak, came naturally from Mead, who has raised her daughter as a single parent. But the actual process of carrying and giving birth to a child as a woman who felt like a man.
I don't know the best way to typify. I guess it felt more like just an operational. I just had the right parts to do it, and so that was cool.
Woohoo! For 27 years, my mom has been my mom, and my mom has been a lesbian. Now my mom is my dad, and he's transgender in a straight relationship. So it's weird. It's not really what I would consider normal, but it's my normal.
But how will everyone else see Mead? Retraining his voice. With plans to have chest reconstruction and continue hormone replacement therapy for the rest of his life.
It's gonna be rough. I'm actually really concerned about that. I asked him, I was like, can I still call you Mom? And he's like, yeah, you can still call me Mom. But in public, call me Rusty, because it's a safety issue. And I didn't need it explained to me. I've experienced enough safety issues with him being gay.
Sarah once had 2 moms. She now has 2 dads. Kelly, who is now married to a man, says she's still a lesbian. Sounds murky, but at the heart of it all, Mead says he's never seen things more clearly than he does now.
I see the guy I always meant to be. That's who I see. I see that the guy inside me got out.
Mead told me his situation isn't really that unique. There are a lot more transgender people in our community than many of us may think. In the Information Center, I'm Keitha Nelson, NBC 12, ABC 25.
Fascinating.